Oh, yes. Oh, everything's better when you're wet. Hello and welcome back to my channel. I am back from my trip, catching up on a lot of the things that I've missed, and we're starting with Young K's debut solo. I totally forgot that this was happening, and it's such a shame. He's one of my favorite like artists out there in K-pop, basically, because I love his lyricism and a lot of Day6's songs. We've checked out a lot of his solo stuff on this channel, from, you know, covers he's done or anything like that, and it's always mind-blowing the range that Young K has with his vocals. And really, when you're the primary lyricist for your group like he is with Day6, I sometimes latch on to those people a little bit more because I feel maybe more of an inherent connection to those members of the group. So really excited for this. We're going to be checking out the song Guard You, the title track. I'm hazarding a guess off of this album Eternal, which has 7 songs. So there's actually a good bit of content on here. Let's check it out. This is Young K with Guard You.
언젠간 상처만 남는다 해도 난 끝까지 안아줄게 어둠만 가득한 세상 앞 너 혼자 눈물 흘리지 않게 비틀대면 나가고 있는 너 넘어지면 깨질 것만 같아서 눈을 뗄 수 없어 제발 내 곁에서 won't ever let you cry. I'll hold you. 내 모든 게 다 망가져도 I'll guard you. 불안해하지 마.
And I'm surprised it took this long for him to have this solo debut, because he really like shines as kind of a front man. And Day6 is a group that has members who are like shining bright all on their own. They all have very varied talents, but here with a bit of a spotlight on him, I think he can grab a lot of attention that has so been long deserved, that I think he does get, but still not enough. Such a great frontman, from his vocals, his looks. I mean, I thought he was a rapper at first when we started getting to Day6.
Won't ever let you cry.
And as a musician, man, straight up. Oh, I like how this is filmed handheld. It feels very visceral, like you're there.
넌 견딜 만큼 견뎠어 어딜 가겠어 이런 널 보고서 어떻게 널 외면하겠어 바람 앞에 작은 촛불 같은 너 언제라도 꺼질 것만 같아서
See, I love it. You're a candlelight in the wind.
언제라도 꺼질 것만 같아서 눈을 뗄 수 없어 제발 내 곁에서
I always say that the lyrics sometimes in K-pop aren't always necessary, but with Day6, it is, because of him.
Won't ever let you cry. I'll hold you. 내 모든 게 다 망가져도 I'll guard you.
Really catchy hook. Solid pop rock song. In the second part of the chorus here, I like these atmospheric guitars. Oh, it's more so the keyboard. The lighting looks so good on him here, and he's so emotive, but you have that spinning fan we saw in the background, and it's cutting that light, making like a lot of like textured lighting across his face. I love the set dressing of this space station. You have all like the greenery for, you know, people who are up long term in like space stations and science fiction and everything, have that to, you know, create oxygen for themselves. Just a great design choice. There it is. Oh, yes. Oh, everything's better when you're wet. The crashing of this final chorus is reminding me of Shoot Me. And having the band there, having all like the instruments there in the video adds to the song, being able to see where it's coming from, but you're putting these masks on them, keeping Young K to, you know, be the highlight obviously of this video. But I love how this is all styled. I want to see this ending like crash scene again. He's so expressive getting into this final chorus. And this song feels like a microcosm of every Day6 song he's ever written. When all lights fade, when everything feels hopeless. And that's what we're getting here in the video. It's almost like it's a metaphor for end of days kind of thing, which is great for it being called Eternal as well. It all very much makes sense, because in all the songs that he has written for Day6 and a lot of Day6 stuff, very emo leaning sad boy rock, which is totally my thing. I very much enjoy that. And there's still always in all of that despair this sense of it'll be okay. And they're going to be that kind of thing that guides you towards that light. So here you have a song where visually what we're seeing in the MV are the end of days, and whatever the situation that it might be for you particularly, it sometimes feels like the end of days. It feels like you will never get better, or whatever situation that is creating that despair for you, that it is the end of the world. So this kind of video simulates that, but he's trying to say that I will be the one to protect you from that, to guide you through that, to be the light, and you will be eternal. Like, this will not end you. You can fight this. And I love a lot of that symbolism in here, and I think he displays that perfectly in his performance and what he's choosing in the direction of this song. I really like it. It's certainly a song that I don't think takes a ton of risk. It's just a really solid pop rock track, and I'm very interested in seeing the rest of the album, because obviously the title track, the one that they're going to promote here with the video, is going to be the most appealing to the widest tastes, basically. So I'm wondering if he has some slower tracks, because from what he's covered, what we've checked out on this channel, check out my other reactions to Young K down below, and Day6 as well. He does a lot of older songs in his covers with different techniques vocally, and I'd be interested to see if he does that kind of thing in his own particular style again somewhere on this album, something that almost feels a little bit more classical. But yeah, I really enjoy this. This was great, a definitive add to my playlist, and I'm excited to listen to the mini album whenever I can. I still haven't checked out the Even of Day album just yet, but there are a lot of other Day6 album listening parties on my Patreon if you guys are interested. I've listened to I think 3 or 4 now, and some of those are my like absolute favorite, especially the Entropy one is one of my favorite albums I've ever heard, and one of my favorite like reactions I've ever done. I thought that coming away from that, I really said what was on my mind in a solid way. Sometimes I come away from these thinking I didn't articulate that properly, but that one I'm very proud of. So if you're interested, check that out on Patreon. Let me know what you guys thought of this debut track, Guard You, from Young K. Obviously, it's in the name as well, Guard You. Oh, the video wasn't over yet. I am saving myself from doing the thing I always do and skipping stuff. See? See, there it is. How much more emblematic can you get? Eternal. You survived all of it, my man. That's all for me, and I'll see you guys in the next one.